Whew. Is something that bonds all of us. My legs are definitely in the best condition that they've ever been in my life. By this vlog, I was going to announce my new sponsor. Welcome to the vlog. Thanks so much for being here. You find me out on a local fire trail, just doing a little jog on a beautiful morning. And this is a very exciting run because I'm out of the woods. I'm officially back. Finished the Return to Run program, and so now we just go back to normal programming, building very slowly. And this vlog's going to be all about looking back on the injury, rehab and recovery process. I'm sure a lot of you are going through something with your body, whether you run, do any other sport or don't do anything. We all have things that need attention in our bodies every now and then. So I'm going to speak about the concept of thinking about what is wrong with you and what I like to call the injury complex. And I'm going to be tackling it from my personal experience, looking back on this injury after having come out of the woods. So let's dive in. Whew. First thing I want to say is running's good. Running's so good. Wow. That was just a very, very quick one, like 20 minutes, half an hour, but running is good. Next thing I want to talk about is the title of this vlog, which is What is Wrong with You? The reason I say wrong is because, spoiler alert, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And the reason I'm saying you is because this is something that bonds all of us human beings, is that constant thinking when something bad happens to us, especially physically or mentally, our first thought is, what is wrong with me? Why am I like this and no one else is? And so I thought I would spend this vlog talking about my injury process and really ditching that concept or that destructive thought of what is wrong with me or wrong with you, because there is nothing wrong with us. We all just have challenges along the way, and those challenges are opportunities to learn so much. So this vlog's going to be about the challenges that I have been through and what I've learnt, and now that I've come out the other end, how I'm feeling about the whole process. So let's go home, have a shower, and have a chat. Welcome to my lounge room. So I always find that when I reach the end of rehabbing an injury, I become very nostalgic and I start looking back on what I've just been through, what I was or who I was at this beginning and who I've become at the end, and sort of thinking about that whole journey and that whole process, but also, the beginning and the end, and what I've noticed has changed for me physically and mentally and just, in my life. And it's super interesting because the process is the same every single time. And like I said before, the first step in the process is that ridiculous thought that we all have where we think, what is wrong with me? I know this person who has never had this happen to them. I know this person that does the wrong thing all the time and nothing bad happens to them. I know this person who, is not doing this thing that I'm doing and nothing has happened to them. What is wrong with me? So I always try to get through that part of the process as quick as possible, because it's simply just a complete waste of time and it's just your mind playing tricks on you. There is nothing wrong with you. And when something pops up in your body, physically or in your mind, mentally, that requires attention, most of the time, if you're lucky, it's not because if you don't give it attention, you will fall over on the ground and never be able to get up again. Usually it's because you want to give it attention. And that might be because you're limited, because it's causing you pain. You're limited because it's restricting your functionality. There could be a whole lot of reasons, but it comes down to wanting to give something attention. So thinking about it in that way and reframing it is something that's really powerful for me. It's something that I want to do. It's something that I desire to do, and something that I'm really passionate about. So let's put this positive passion behind what we're doing and get out of that "what's wrong with me" mentality. So what I've learned through this process, apart from the fact that I've reaffirmed to myself the fact that I am an incredible person and I can do very difficult things, the other thing that I've learned, number one, is the importance of strength training as a runner. Now, I have been doing strength training for a very long time as a runner, but when you're injured, and this specific injury I had, basically every physical activity was taken away from me, apart from swimming and cycling, I made a conscious effort to up my time in the gym. To keep me busy and to make me feel that feeling that I was exerting myself, but also because I wanted to do it as an experiment to see how it would change my body, how it would make me feel, and how it would positively impact my life and my running. I've been doing 3 to 4 sessions a week. One of those sessions is body weight and the rest are weights in the gym. And I'm going to bring up some footage now of what I've been doing, and the positive impacts on my body have been huge. So cut to the footage, check out what I've been doing, just a little bit of what I've been doing. Heaps of positive impacts of this upping of strength work that I've been doing in the gym. And there's obviously heaps of positive benefits that, physios and S&C coaches and running coaches will tell you about adding strength into your running. Your body feels fuller and tighter and harder, obviously because your muscles have expanded, grown, become more active. But the other feeling is like just an overwhelming feeling of control and stability. So if you imagine walking along a tightrope, which I cannot do, you wobble from side to side, you get really wobbly. I feel like this strength work that I've been doing in my core and my arms and my back, and in particular my legs, it's taken that wobble out of my trail running. And every step I take is a very sure step and a very confident step. and a very efficient step. So instead of having that side-to-side wobble on the tightrope, I feel like I can just run straight with good momentum and good control. And I feel like it's added a lot of efficiency to my running. And efficiencies are something that I'm always striving for in my running, because efficiency to me equals speed without effort. And that's a pretty cool thing if you're trying to create a body that can just run around in nature for as long as you could ask it to. The obvious reason why I have been upping this strength work and plyometrics, which are load-based exercises, is because I've been repairing a bone stress injury, and I've been preparing my body to go back to running and be durable enough to be able to do that. The results that I've seen are incredible. And I'm going to show some more footage now just of me just posing, basically, just showing how my legs look now. And my legs are definitely in the best condition that they've ever been in my life, which is pretty amazing. And obviously it's not about how my legs look, but to me, knowing how my body looks, my legs are looking crazy at the moment. And yeah, it's just amazing to see the transformation when you put a lot of effort into something, and the physical transformation and the adding to my confidence, plus the injury prevention and that efficiency I was talking about, are all reasons why I'm going to keep to this strength program as I add back in the running. So yeah, check out the footage of my legs now and see you in a sec. So we're back running. We've got a very strong body. We've got a mind that has learnt a lot about the mental process of going through an injury and rehabbing an injury. And I'm also very motivated to not stop looking for answers as to why this injury sprung up. So we'll be continuing this journey on the vlog, and I'm going to be working very closely with a biomechanics expert in Melbourne. So more on that coming up soon, because I really want to have a look at my biomechanics under the magnifying glass and see if that's a contributing factor. The elephant in the room, obviously, is that last vlog I did tell you quite confidently that by this vlog I was going to announce my new sponsor. And we're close to the end of the vlog and that has not happened. So I'm sorry I didn't keep my promise on that, but you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. I promise you, I'm not clickbaiting you. It's just taking a bit of time. But I've been trialing out the product. It's been amazing. And we're just still deep in conversation. So hopefully by next vlog, but I am really hoping to have an update for you very soon on that. In the meantime, thank you so much for being here for another vlog. Really appreciated having you on the journey throughout rehabbing this bone stress injury. All the messages of support on YouTube, on social media, I've seen everything and I've very much appreciated it. And yeah, very keen to get into it, start doing some proper runs, being able to go out there and just, run 10 or 20 kilometers or further and just not have to worry about, doing an out and back because I only have 20 minutes on the program or half an hour on the program. It's going to be all easy running, but it's just going to be fun to have a little bit more freedom. So yeah, thanks for watching the vlog. Don't forget to like it, drop a comment if you're keen, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.